Hello everyone, Kenti Tiger here with Bengali Engineering and Play. We are back in ESO. We're actually continuing on in the survey collection. So this is DoKenti. He is my main character, and also my master crafter. So he's picking up everything. So we're gonna head right on around the corner here because I can't march over the mountains. I have to go around the mountains. I see some stinkhorn over there. So oh, lots of stuff down here. All right. So here's pure water, which is going to be Lorcan's tears probably when I pick it up. Yes. Over here for a runestone. All right. I'm not sure what this survey actually is, so where did a wolf go? Somewhere. There's the wolf. Two wolves. Normally I don't like killing wolves, but it is, after all, points. Alright, so this is the survey here. This happens to be Clothier's survey, so in my case I'm going to be picking up just Ancestor Silk because it scales.
Move now!
Even though this there was another player that came through right before I did and picked up I thought this, but maybe not. So we have. We'll just go ahead and do the snake while we're here. So I have 7 seconds, 6, 4, 3. So we'll recast. Ruby Ash here, and then we'll do the wolves again here. Oh, nothing like fighting in a high lag. Alright, let me get back out of here. Oh, another something. Okay, a couple things I need to do here. I've got my my blade warning here. So F charge, and that one's okay. So my primary weapon here is I had the issues. All right. It appears as though. Yeah, all done. Okay, so I am in Rivenspire, so we'll mark that one off. And we are headed to Shadowfen next. So, alright, so we do have a backpack here and a sack. And then we will work on getting back up to, might have to go this way. that. Okay, wander across here, because I think I can get up through this backside. And ultimately, I want to just get over to the Way Shrine. Okay, as long as all these are friendlies. I hate marching through a camp where I have to kill everything on the way across. Okay, I lost my... There it is. Alright, so we're headed to Shadowfen. So let me scroll down here and Shadowfen. So here is the survey. So the closest one is the Hatching Pools Way Shrine, so that's where we are headed. Alright, so we head almost due south here. Make sure I'm right on notifications. Mail. Sorry to do this on screen here. I heard the notification come in. Oh, lag. Alright. Should be it. Make sure I don't have anybody chatting at me. Nope. Alright. Now, I could take this guy on, but they are pretty significant. And because I've actually used an awful lot of time already, there's number 2, number 3. Number 4. Trying not to kill the guar here with my axe. Number 5. And number 6. Alright. So the only thing I saw up here that may be worthy of collecting, if I can find it again. Yeah, here we are. Ancestor silk. I don't need the silk, but I want the collection. Alright. So back up to the Way Shrine. I think we are headed to Deshawn. There's 2 of them there. Oh, detour. Being as it's close. Alright. Inbound to Deshawn, where I have 2 so here's one, which is the Enchanter Survey and the Woodworker. So let's go to this one first, because it's really close. And I will mark off Shadowfen. Alright. Okay, a little bit to the southeast here. Be just right over here. There's the 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, and number 6. Sorry, gotta adjust slightly here. Stuff on the screen. I'm not sure why that moved, but it moved. Huh. Alright. Being as there's stuff here, I gotta pick it up. Alright, and then head back over to the Way Shrine, and then we are off for the other side of Deshawn. Alright, and that one's not too far off the Way Shrine either, so Eidolon's Hollow Way Shrine. So we'll head over there. Alright, I know this is the wrong way, but there's stuff. Okay, not sure what that was. I don't know if... The reason to go here actually is because, so watch, you see my item durability?
When there's trouble, prices go up.
When you go to a merchant, then, alright, and we're going to sell off the stuff that we legitimately don't need. So I don't tend to use the poisons. That can go, that can go. Those I can keep. The ring, probably don't need to keep that. Various stuffs I've picked up here along the way. That's a 60, 58. So usually when you're about 50 gold, it's actually better to just dismantle something. There's more value in it. I don't have anything. All right, so the nice thing about going to merchants is you can basically restore all of your gear. So now I'm back up to 100% on my armor, which is what I wanted. That's why I actually did that. And to get rid of stuff. You know, clear out inventory. I mean, I'm not hurting for inventory, but why does it take me so long to do surveys? Because I'm going everywhere. I don't just go to the survey, I have to collect everything. And because if there's any positive that I do have to say for the developers, they have gone back through, for those of you who play, wow, I'm getting totally sidetracked here. For those of you who played beta, you basically couldn't craft because there was no way to get materials. So materials were incredibly few and far between, which made it, you know, a pain in the butt. But as time has progressed, the devs have gone back through and put an awful lot of plant life and everything into the world, so you can do really legitimate collecting. Okay, so we are at the Protean Runestones. So this is an enchanter survey here. So the thing to remember: count to 6. Okay, you want to find them because the runestones for the Protean Runestones are really spread out. So finding where all 6 of them are can sometimes be a challenge. Alright, that guy may come over and say hello. There was one. So this is number 3. 4 is right there. Number 5. I think 6 is to my right. Yes, it is. There's number 6. All right. So that was reasonably simple. Not a big deal. And we could, if we really wanted to, fight this guy here. I think I will. Alright. And back to the way shrine. I think we'll just go straight across. And we should be done in Deshaun here. So looking for more 2s. Let me see. We have Glenumbra. Oh, sorry, that's a 3. The Rift and Stonefalls are the only 2s that we have left. So let's go ahead and do that. So there's one really close here, so we'll go there. should be dead ahead. Yep, I see it. Another enchanter survey here. So, number 1, 2, these are all in a row, which is nice. 3, and 4, 5, and 6 are right there, so I don't have to worry about these. And as much as I like cats, I have to. Alright. Probably good because then I don't get sidetracked. Alright, the next one is going to be a trek no matter how you slice it. Yeah. So I think come in south of Lake Honrick here. And head in. Either way, gotta go across to the other side of the lake. I think this is enemy territory through here, so I don't know what I'm gonna find. Oh yeah, I do remember this. Sometimes you can actually kind of easily avoid them. I don't like fighting a lot of things because of the lag being so high. It kind of makes things a challenge here. Of course, I can't walk around. Another thing I absolutely despise about this game is that you can actually walk outside of the There's a lot of things I despise about this game. I play it because it's Elder Scrolls. So I think the devs of this game, well, I think they're bastards. So it, and I apologize for going off on a rant here, but they're selling the game short, and to me they're absolutely doing a disservice to the entire Elder Scrolls franchise, and anybody who legitimately belongs to the franchise itself, ZeniMax Studios Online or ZeniMax Online Studios, and they can still screw with their own product to do a disservice to their own product, I think is lunacy. Absolute lunacy. But that's what they've done. So if you take lore, for example, ESO. So for those of you who followed the Elder Scrolls series, Elder Scrolls 1 was introduced in the 90s. Oops. So if you consider we have lore that now stretches more than 20 years, and when they introduced Elder Scrolls Online, they literally just picked a place. They came up with some bizarre groupings and called it factions and said this is where this happens. But none of the entire basis for ESO existed in lore. So they just said, screw it, we'll put it here. We'll make this. And think about some of the trivials that go along with this. Okay, so let's take let's take the Aldemari Dominion. So we have the High Elves, we have Bosmer, and we have Khajiit, are the three group or the three race members for this faction. The Bosmer and the Khajiit, of course, elsewhere, and the Bosmer territory. I'm drawing a total blank here. Bosmer territory right next to each other. They've been at war for centuries, or skirmishes, because there wasn't an official war or anything, but they've been, legitimately fighting each other for centuries. So all of a sudden they're allies? Really? And how about I think it's the Ebonheart Pact. So we have the Argonians and the Dunmer. Let's think on this one for just a moment. The Argonians and the Dunmer. The Dunmer have kept Argonians as slaves for centuries. But they're allies? So, does this truly make any sense at all? No. So, this is why I say the developers of this particular game have truly done a disservice to the franchise by coming up with some of the horse vomit that they have. The only thing I think that keeps this game in the survivability aspect is that there are some extremely loyal fans of the series, not of ZOS, not of ESO, but the franchise itself. And admittedly, I'm one of them. I truly love. Well, I like Khajiit, so I'm biased, but alright, so it is possible that I'll have to march all the way through here. Huh. So, apparently I have had more than one survey there. I may not have gone outside the realm here, so. Because I have to step outside of the little compartmentalized zone, the zone within the zone, for that survey to actually come back up, which is to say to come back onto the map so I can pick it up. So in the meantime, we'll play with the cat here. I only have 2 of these left, so I really don't need to do this too much longer. This will take care of one of the 2. see if the survey has come back up. See if I've gone far enough outside. Or did I pick up the survey at all? Maybe I didn't even pick up the survey. Probably not. I probably got sidetracked and never got here. So this should be 5, and then number 6 here. So this should be the end of the survey. Alright, look at my map again. So, I think that is it. So this is the rift marked off the list. So our only our only one with 2 left is now Stone Falls. So what we're going to do here is see if we have any Stone Falls. So we'll, hey, look at that. We do have a Stone Falls. So let's teleport to the Stone Falls. That saves us having to go back to a way shrine. Alright, and so let's step forward and trigger. So we have, I only see the one. It is way out there. So we're gonna teleport to Ebonheart. It could very well be 2 of them stacked on top of each other, which means I just have to go away from it far enough for it to re-trigger. Alright, bear with me here just a moment. I'm actually going to turn off the craft store because it's annoying to have that come up every time. So reloading UI, I apologize for that. Alright, so in this case, because there's actually nothing here, I'll bring up my Dromothra friend here. Oh, spoke too soon. Normally I would actually go after that mud crab there, but there's actually stuff over here where this survey is. So I will get that last soul gem filled over here. see the elite. So, just oh, fighting and lag. What fun. Your character actually does what you asked it to do like a second and a half later. So I should be able to just kind of roam back into Ebonheart here and then come back and be fine. Because the cities, because they are large enough, there's enough objects in the cities that it does kind of cause these to redo. Alright, let's go ahead and get these guys just for experience value. Oh, it actually worked. Here. Okay, wander back through. Hopefully come far enough. This may actually be far enough, and back over and check here. I think I see it, so it looks like it did come back, which is always nice. Did have to get that before the elite actually attacked. Extra there, and then we actually ended up with Ruby Ash here. So I see that over there, that just came down. So one of the achievements, let me see if I can find it, is journal achievements. Might be this one. Dark anchors. Yeah, destroy 250 dark anchors. So getting there takes a little while, but it is. And this one, of course, 50 points. It's the highest number of points there is. I don't know if these points have any significance or anything, but so Anchor Devastator. You get a die out of it and a title. So kind of neat. I don't think I have anything left. No. I have done all the achievements for the Dark Anchors. So, a lot of these, General Executioner, getting all these, it takes a while. But 9 times out of 10, by the time you finish this, you've actually stumbled across these guys. One of the strange things, and there's some argument as to whether this is valid or not, in my experience, so you have 4 anchors that are holding this thing to the ground, which are those little balls that open up in the triangular shaped covers, and then you have that little sphere that you stick your hand in and grab it. And then you have the 5th one when you have killed the kind of the boss of the anchor. What I've found is that those 4 along the outside, don't touch them. Wait till all 4 of them are up, then release them, and then do what you need to do. Usually a named demon of some kind will come down and you can work with them. What I have found is that if you do them one at a time, or somebody in the party, somebody in the group, so you may not be in control of anything, and you may not even know who you're fighting with, but I've found leave them alone, do all 4 of them at once, so when all 4 of them are up and open, then do it. So there's argument of whether that really works. I don't know if it's a fact. What I do know is that I have never, in all of my playing of this game, I have never had a named boss come down if you don't do all 4 of the things simultaneously, which is to say leave all 4 of them alone until all 4 of them are up and open. Once all 4 of them are up and open, then you do it, and then you have the chance of getting the named boss. Otherwise, I have never seen it. So, all arguments aside, again, I don't know that that's fact. All I know is what I have personally experienced. Okay, so I think we are done in Deshaun. Let's back off here, see if I have anything left. It does not appear as though I do. So this was Stone Falls. So I think I'm done with Stone Falls. So now we're on to the 3s. So Glenumbra. How about Bangkorai? That's the. Of course, we don't have a Bangkorai. Well, we just go anywhere. Doesn't even matter where we go. We just got to get to a way shrine. So pick a way shrine, any way shrine, any way shrine. Firebrand Keep. Alright, so we are Bangkorai. So we have a survey here, and we have a survey here. So we've got another survey somewhere, don't know where it is. So we will go to the old tower way shrine. kind of follow the road around, I think. Yet more examples why I just can't get on a mount, because I'm gonna, you know, end up having to get off the mount. Alright, of course this is a... Gotta wander through this zone and kill things. But it's good because, hey, there's 20 gold. Wow, 20 gold. Should be just right up here. Yep, there it is. With some rubidite thrown in as a bonus. Circle back around for whatever that was right there, well, behind me now. Imp stool. Okay, the fact that that disappeared. Blue wasp. Everybody killed. Somebody came through here and killed everybody. Flesh flies should give sometimes flesh fly larva, which is a ingredient for alchemy, reagent for alchemy. Suppose I'm close enough I can go over there and help them. Might be fun. Being as I am relatively close. Maybe one hand here, I don't know.
Every drop of blood you spill to defeat me only gives me more strength.
Very quickly.
You've done nothing, mortal.
Oh yeah, we did get a chest out of the deal here. Freaking drain the attribute for magic. Alright, so worth the effort. Alright, back on track. Steal someone's oh. Realized there were 3 of them there, but that's alright. Alright. You're just annoying me. Kill those before that guy, kill that guy. Alright. Backpack. And again, all this stuff, it doesn't really do you any good. Oh, heavy sack. Oh, it's good stuff. Sack. So a sky shard here, if you end up needing it. not be able to go this way. So this may be pointless. Oh. I don't want to do that. Oh, it did let me go up this. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't delayed at all. Okay, so there's the way shrine. Okay, let's see what we got. So apparently the one that's up here, which is to say, oh, you know what, there's the other one. Okay, so maybe, yeah, let's see what happens. It says there's 3 here, or I wrote down 3. That doesn't mean there really are 3, but, let's see. So we have to go out and around this whole mess. Brigands. And spiders. Door, I'm guessing no. Well, maybe I can.
I can't believe our troops are climbing the shrouded pass. I guess it's the only way to reach the moon.
Well, I don't know, maybe this was the long way around. Queen. Huh. Don't remember her. Alright, so I guess we're just going to try and keep our focus here and go where we need to go. Thankfully the Bane can die really quickly. That's probably why they send 3 or 4 of them after you at once. to where we want to go here. This may turn out to be problematic. Maybe not. Alright. And our survey, which is right back in here. Alright, pull up our map and see. Yep, we still have that one right there. So, at this point, it's a matter of figuring out how to get to. So let's see, do we have anybody in Bengali? The answer is no. So we either turn north and head back, basically through. You have to go around this. So what I wanted to do is see, can I head around this and just end up over the top and back around and through anywhere, which clearly the answer is no, or more stupid shit. I can't go up and over, but I can go through. Yeah, okay. Out of all the games I've played, this has absolutely the worst UI of any game I've ever played, ever. It is extremely unresponsive to what you're actually, the keys you're actually pushing are sometimes seconds behind what the so you can hear in the microphone me pressing the keys, which is really to say totally spamming the keys. And it doesn't matter. It's so my intention was actually to go up and around, and that didn't work. Or I could have just, teleported to any, random thing and come back. But I'm here now, so. Well, you know what? Not really. So, random teleport, and we'll come back. Save time of wandering through everything, because we just have that one up north there, and that should be fine. we'll hit that last one, and then I think we'll break for this episode. Windy Cove. Hello. Respawn. Thank you. So, Bankorai, and we'll jump up to the Halasun Lake. Alright. So we can just kind of follow the road over here and end up right onto the island. I have no idea what is over here. So there's number 1. Number 2. Number 6. There it is. Alright. So with that one being done, I see another runestone over here that I might as well grab while I'm here. Possibly some wood over there to the left if I'm seeing everything right. Nope. Piece of rock. But there is, oh, there was something over here. I was actually looking at the rock here in front of this pillar, that defunct pillar, and while we're over here we might as well grab the ruby ash. Alright, so this is probably a good a place as any to break. So this is Kenti Tiger signing off, and we will see you next time.